Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing today? Well, get your coffee, get your chocolate, preferably dark chocolate. Or if you like milk chocolate, grab some Twix or something, because you just never know with me. Okay, so we have a lot to talk about today. But don't we have a lot to talk about every single day? So I have some really great articles that we really do need to go over, okay? And these were all sent to me by some really awesome subscribers. You guys are just balls to the wall badass. Let me just say that, okay? So the first one has to do with New York, okay? And the title says, New York City sized oil spill is contaminating the Mediterranean Sea. Now, when I first saw that, I was just like, it has to do with New York. And then when it says sized, all right, it's the second spill in the region this year, and it could be an environmental nightmare. Anything to do with oil is an environmental nightmare. Do you remember years ago when all of that oil was spilled into the Gulf of Mexico, and we had to, help with all the aquatic life and stuff like that, and it was terrible. And that's when, with the Dawn dish soap and how they were cleaning off all of the animals and stuff like that. It was just terrible. It was terrible. So a Syrian power plant, right, began leaking oil last week. And now the spill is heading for Cyprus, okay? And the effects on marine ecosystems and communities could be devastating as it spreads across the Mediterranean. I'm more worried about the animals, but that's just me. Syrian officials said the spill started on August 23rd when a leak sprung in a tank filled with 15,000 tons of fuel at the Banias, and that's Banias, mom brain, and that's a power station, and that is according to the Syrian state news agency SANA, and that's SANA. Now, satellite imagery analysis by Orbital EOS found that the spill covers 309 square miles, or 800 square kilometers, an area the size of New York City. Now, that's much larger than they originally thought, okay? In satellite imagery last week, the spill appeared to measure just 10 square miles, or 26 square kilometers. So officials from Cyprus expected the slick to reach their nation's shore on Wednesday. But thanks to a shift in winds, it narrowly missed the island. And officials from Cyprus and Turkey, as well as Israel, are continuing to monitor their shores for signs of contamination. Now, the slick also appears to have partially dissipated by Wednesday, and that's according to The Guardian. Yet, as it did, it left clots of oil stuck to the seafloor. And crews are cleaning them up, but it could still be disastrous for the rich ecosystems of the Mediterranean Sea. And the marine region is home to approximately 17,000 different species of wildlife. And that's representing up to 18% of all marine species in the world. Now, WWF is deeply concerned about this oil leakage that occurred in Syria about a week ago. This preventable incident will have immediate and long-term effects on coastal ecosystems and vulnerable communities in the area. And residents along the Mediterranean feel the consequences of the oil spill on local economies. It could take a serious toll on fisheries and tourism. People did not need this. It is already hard to make a living here, and this certainly affected the lives of many families, made them lose their income. And they also said that the Syrian government isn't properly addressing the severity of this crisis. The country is in the throes of economic crisis due to war, the fast appreciation of its currency, and the fallout of the shut-ins. Now, the government only sent teams with sponges and water hoses. Now, what the hell is that going to do? What is that going to do? It's not going to do anything. They do not have the capacity to deal with this. You cannot clean the sea with sponges. You just can't. Sorry. Now, the Turkish environmental officials are mobilizing resources to help contain the spill, as those are of Turkish-occupied northern Cyprus. The problem is not just a problem that concerns northern Cyprus. We should act together with the South. And this is the second time a major oil spill has struck the eastern Mediterranean Sea this year. In February, an oil tanker leak off of the coast of Israel left tar and other toxic substances along the Israeli and Lebanese coasts. Scientists have also sounded the alarm about a tanker sitting off the coast of Yemen, and that's perilously close to spilling its oily contents. And the spills illustrate how the dangers of using fossil fuels aren't just climate related. Oil, gas, coal can also wreak environmental havoc. Now, Mediterranean countries must take strong measures aimed at refitting and securing obsolete oil and gas infrastructures so that further incidents of this kind impacting vital ecosystems and vulnerable communities can be prevented. So, you know, you wish you could find a way. You wish you could. But you know what I mean? It's just, you feel so bad. So bad. I'm sorry, I had to pause filming for a minute. I got a text message from my son. And you know, my son is in the Marines. And he texted me a picture. He had to get the arm candy, guys. He said my next shot is on the 23rd of this month. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. What's really going on here? What's really going on? I'm sorry. Oh God, I wish he could get out. I do. But he's stuck. He's stuck. He's stuck because he's still in school, you know? I have no words. I will keep all of you guys updated. Okay. On his condition, or whatever happens. Oh, excuse me. Okay, sorry, I had to try to compose myself a little bit. Okay. He said he got it on Thursday. He said, "It's okay, Mom." He said, "I got really sick the first day. I couldn't move my arm. It still feels like there's a golf ball in my arm. I slept for 14 hours after I got it." I said to him, "If you start to feel like there's something going on with your heart, you get to the doctor right away." Hang on. Okay, I'm just gonna end this video. I'll make another video for later on, okay? I'm gonna call my son, okay? I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe. You stay positive. You keep prepping. And as always, you feel